I think that the Advisors Act was a landmark bill in the history of the country, and it's withstood the test of time. I started my career in financial services as a broker, and I loved brokers and the interface with customers. But through the 20 years or so that I was a broker, or running one of the largest brokerage firms in America with thousands of salesmen, I came to the conclusion that there was hardly ever an occasion where a client purchased or sold a security that there wasn't some level of discussion from the broker involved on the other end of that transaction. So when the issue of a fiduciary standard arose, and the argument was made that brokers are mainly order takers, my personal experience told me otherwise. And the notion that professionals who are investment advisors must abide by a standard that is higher than those of brokers who deal generally with a level of personnel less sophisticated than those dealt with by investment advisors, I feel very strongly that there should be the same standard applying to both. It's only the most egregious cases that the suitability standard comes to light. But there are many cases, many instances that are much more subtle than out-and-out fraud. And it's those subtle cases which are on the line where the fiduciary standard would cause a broker to think twice before giving certain advice or withholding certain judgments. I wish that the SEC was so structured that they could deal with a problem as divisive as this appears to be. But the commissioners of the SEC are so divided philosophically on this and many other issues that I believe they will be locked in conflict on this issue for a long, long time. And because of that, I think that we should try to move ahead on the standards set forth by the Department of Labor. Is it perfect in terms of wording and content? Probably not. I don't know that there is any standard or rule that is ever perfect or ever has never has unintended consequences. But having said that, I think we've long passed the time when we can afford to have side-by-side advisors with one set of responsibilities and brokers with a much easier set of responsibilities and standards.